KK4SHO, this is W2AUS. This is Ray in Alabama. I read you loud and clear, Andrew, and thank you very much for appreciate what you and Charlie are doing. For me, a perfect Q-show would be having CW with the South Pole. I almost had it a couple of months ago. I couldn't get through, but I've been trying. So that was kind of an interesting experience, hearing someone from the South Pole trying to contact the world, and a lot piling up. So hopefully one of these days I'll get another shot at it. But that would have been a feather in my cap as far as my reach is concerned. With that, hope everybody has a great week and a good evening. This is W2US. Very good. We're talking about Powhatan. I hope we'll come in pretty good out there in Powhatan. And yes, the South Pole will be pretty cold. That'll be quite neat to have that happen. Also, for those that have a computer and are able to log on, I am using NetLogger with International Server running net called Southwest Virginia DMR. Password is SWVA. Quite simple. SWVA password. That's all. Next to my list, I have the before me and you. Good evening. Give us a comment, please. Jack, joining us from Virginia this evening. Yeah, relaxing, listening to the radio. Sometimes listening to the QSOs that are going on, what the topic is, can be quite interesting. Maybe we learn something, you never know. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. All right, next on my list I have KN4. That's why you need your name, location, and comments of that. in Hanover. And to get to radio everywhere again, I was an at control. So almost a year ago, I really missed you. It was really chat with you in the best. I was an at control. I don't have anything to report from Hanover, everything quiet. And for my idea of what your radio is, all my radio good, and the band is good, so I'm quite happy. And that's what really my really great feeling. So I always like to mix up with software and radios and the computer. So I was trained a lot of that for it was a beautiful day. We had a good lunch. I was a bunch of amateur radio operator. And we had a good lunch and a good chat around the different subjects. So we're doing okay. Everybody is a great listener and a great week coming up for them. And it's really great to hear it. It's what I am. That's great to hear you as well. Glad you're so happy. And yes, it was a day out there today. And always happy to do that. Whatever the need or whatever else arises. Good to hear all of you as well. Again, it's been a long time. And happy to do that. So, thank you very much for joining us. And that'll be a great into your week. Happy Easter. Real quick and then get TR4PLD checked in. So you checked in. We'll actually pause real quick to see if there's any other stations that are waiting to check in. So this is Southwest Virginia DMR net, and I am that control station. This is KK4SHO. If you would check in, give us your call time, phonetically, and we'll get you on the list and we can come in. This is KK4SHO. Robert. Well, I got Q4 LAB, and believe the next station was Q4 that. I had that right audience kind of on that transmission. That station, except we were 130 on the IP. Just want to make sure I had it correct. The last station was at IP dispatch. Yes, correct. Okay, very good. We'll match on the wall and we'll get to you just as soon as we can. Alright, let's go back up to the top of the list. And by the way, the listeners who are just joining us, the control topic this evening is what does an ideal amateur radio day look like for you? So we did it for each person. So we'll get some comments on. But what does an ideal amateur radio day look like for you? Alright, KK4SHO, does it have you this evening? Give us your name, location, and comments with that. hate myself, basically on that. I can listen to Karen on radio. My ideal day with having a radio is to have at least 2 months smoking, sitting outside while I'm operating a local station outside, and just enjoying that. Smoking takes anywhere from 4 to 12 hours, depending on what you're smoking, and everybody's looking at you, wondering when it's going to rest. 737 body, thank you, Andrew KK4SHO. Mine sounds good to me. I know all too well I'm trying to behave myself. Especially when I'm a clock. That's a whole other matter. Do smoking is unstoppable. Operating amateur radio, yeah. If I don't have me to smoking, I might just join you there. Okay. So, very good. Well, I'm a top smoker sometime. I'm kind of really enjoy smoking meat, and glad to see what kind of smoker you have sometimes. All right, next on the list, we'll move on to Bitcoin WLC. Your name, location, and comments from that tonight. I think about 95% of my friends are hams, and just realized I've been in this for about 10 years now, and I've met some great people, and throughout this whole deal, and I'm making new friends as we go along, and it's really awesome. My idea, I was thinking about it, just off the top of my head, as far as making a day, would be in 10 countries, all the working. Nobody knows me. That's how much I enjoy doing what you're working. So that would be ideal for me. I can't think of anything else. Probably won't happen. Conditions aren't there for that, but one can wish to. I'll say 73 and turn it back to you. And Andrew, you're doing a great job. 73 and for WLC moving this. Very good. For WLC still joining us tonight. Chesterfield really great hearing from you. And yeah, hanging out with friends is always a good thing. And 10 countries, all QRP. Wow. Yeah, that's will be a feat, that's for sure. So, well, good hearing from you. Thank you for joining me. Special focus in control. Next, let's move on to Gene. I've already given away your name. Yeah. My board name. Location, and comments from that. K4SHO, K4GNE, even Andrew, yes, it's Gene, I'm in Richmond, and I think everybody's already covered the topic pretty well. Friends you gain in this hobby are outstanding. I got into it after I retired. I was surprised how big a community I've got involved with. One of those talked to you just a minute ago. That's WLC. And like him, recently the QRP has become kind of my thing. So I haven't endeavored to try to get 10 countries, but just breaking into another country from here with less than 10 watts. That's a great day for me, and I've been able to do it a few times Andrew, it's great to see you back at this, and hope to talk to you again sometime. Take care. K4GNE, back to them.
And 14.5 more centimeters tonight out there on field in the shadows of yellow.
You as well. And good friendship, good fellowship, good God. But for me, making contact into another country with low power, that's super cool stuff. So one of these days, maybe I'll get me on the radio and give a whirl. I'm not just fly the microphone away, Bill, and we'll be in good shape. Well, thank you very much. Anyway, next on my list, I believe we have a new ham on the air, KR4BLD. Give us your name, location, and comments from that.
For SHO, this is KR4BLD, Brandon, on your height. Yeah, thank you so much, Andrew. I spoke with you earlier today. It was a pleasure, as always. Yes, I am a new hammer. Started out with DMRS back in October. And then started finishing up my technician license back in February, I believe. So about maybe a month and a half, 2 months at it. I thoroughly enjoy the hobby. I started out years ago in the CB world. And then, CB radio is not so far. So I'm like, well, you know what? I'll hang it up. And then, really nice guy from down my way got me introduced to URS and told me to take my technician. So I did. So a great day for me in the DMR world is I am on DMR now. I thoroughly love the technology and the digital side of the ham band. But this is my first time doing that, as you said as well. So thank you so much, Andrew, for doing that. And thank you for tuning in with us today. I was learning a lot more in this hobby, and I was hoping to gain a lot of friends out of this. But for now, KK4SHO, KR4BLD, 73, clear, sir, back to that.
KR4BLD, KK4SHO, welcome to the hobby. Congratulations, and welcome to the wide world of amateur radio, and more especially DMR. DMR world is a great world to be in. Been in it since 2013, and really enjoy it. Really enjoy tonight's digital voice mode. Certainly B29 fusion out there and DSR and all that kind of stuff. But DMR, in my opinion, is where it's at. So always get new friends and meet new people and go from there. So really appreciate you stopping by this evening, and I hope that you'll join us each and every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on this talk group. And keep coming back. So good to hear from you. We'll play with you. Go with K4LAB. That for me is a new call time. Give us your name, location, and how to flip that.
KK4SHO and everybody else on the net. The name here is Andy. Out here in South Andy County.
He's on your way to Virginia.
I like some of the comments I've heard so far about what would make an ideal day for ham radio. And I think probably the two things that come to mind first would be one, just, band conditions open, able to actually make good contact and stuff like that. But I think even more than that would just be a day or a time where everything actually works and I remember where I put everything. That would probably be my ideal day. Actually, for most
good. And sorry about that. I had to sneeze because I sneezed nobody either. So anyway, looks like when everything works and remembering where you put everything, that's sometimes my issue as well. Half time there's issues somewhere or another. So anyway, but good to hear from you, 73, and we'll put a review and go to KK4BPZ. Give us your name, location, and comments like that.
All right, Andrew. Well, good evening to you. This is KP4PPZJ in Chesterfield County. And Andrew, nice job running the net. Good to hear you and many other stations. Give a shout out to the UVN from Brandon to Columbia Heights. Welcome to Ham Radio and the Dominican. And the biennial Ham Radio day for me. I've been back and forth on two answers, just in the same boat. I'm a repeater guy. I get it, that Andrew, so I like to be at a site working on stuff, making sure first we get people on music. On the other hand, I like to operate HF and think we all like to work with new countries, new DXCC, which doesn't happen all the time. So somewhere in the middle is my ideal time. Nice to work with you, Andrew, 73, and have a good evening. I'll turn things back to you. KP4BPZ.
Well, certainly good to hear from you, Jay, and always good to hear from you. And I think I knew about that, Chip, that you were a repeater guy and HF, DXCC. That's pretty cool stuff. We've heard a lot about QRP tonight, certainly HF, and trying to make contact with foreign countries with very low power. So very, very cool stuff, especially as we approach Field Day coming up in June 29th and 30th. So very, very, very good stuff. And good to hear from you. That reaches my list that I have for stations checking in. Do we have any other stations you would like to check in too? KK4SHO. Calling the Southwest Virginia DMR Day in progress now. Any station anywhere that would like to check in, please comment.
KN4CQB, Kilo November 4, Charlie Queen Victoria, Delta Christiansburg. Kilo Oscar for Kilo Alpha Delta, Randy Western Henrico.
Sure what happened there, but anyway. Picked up a couple more stations, KN4CQB and KO4KAB. For those just joining us, the net control topic is, for you, what does an ideal amateur radio day look like? I'll repeat. For you individually, what does an ideal amateur radio day look like to you? We'll go with KN4CQB, your name, location, comments, like that.
Good evening, Andrew. Thank you for the KN4CQB minimal information number. And my radio day would be just glorious for me, just being able to get this repeater to work and stay on so I can join the net. And for about 10 years
you sounded just fine on the repeater that you're on tonight. I'm not sure which one that is. That's third. Let's see here. On the Brandmeister website. So, anyway. Good to hear you. I'm sorry you're having issues. They're trying to work the hotspot and get the repeater to work. I'm not sure what's going on there. But you sounded good right now. I'm coming in through the W4RAT Richmond repeater and sound great right now. Thank you so much for stopping by, Bill. And we'll clear with you and go on to KK4SHO name, location, and comments from there.
KK4SHO April. Name is Randy. I'm in Waco, and I'm coming through the W4RAT repeater. Is good to hear you today. And Jordan, I didn't realize that this net was still active. So good to hear it going, and thanks for running it. Ideal radio day for me. I'm a photo guy. So let's see, 70 degrees, sunny, sitting outside at a park, preferably in the mountains, doing a photo activation and being able to work. I think I timed out. Being able to work on DX contact, and then my buddy in 4WLC likes to chase me down on photos, so it's always a bonus when I get to work him. And that's all I've got. Back to net control 73 from Gil 4K80.
Very good. Another folks on the air Coda, for those of you who don't know that. And typically, somebody is sitting outside at a park at DM's contacts. They wear some shorts and flip-flops. Well, I don't know about the flip-flops at a park, but anyway, I hear you, Randy. Good to hear from you. And yeah, this net is alive and strong. Don't always hear it on this repeater. You should always key it up. It's a dynamic talk group with a 15-minute timer, I believe. Jay could correct me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, it's still alive and strong. I'm filling in tonight for KACH Charlie. Good to do it, and glad to have all these people on the air. So far, we have 12 check-ins, so 13 including me. So let's see if we can get any more check-ins tonight on this net. This is KK4SHO, Southwest Virginia DMR net in progress. Any other check-ins, please call now.
Kilo Bravo 5, Lima November Charlie, Ron, Central, first time checking in.
Okay, on that round, I got KB5, LNC. First time check-in. Great to have you. If you're just joining us for the net this evening, the control topic is, what does an ideal amateur radio day look like for you? I'll repeat. On an ideal day, what does an amateur radio day look like for you? If you'll give us your
good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Name here is Ron Romeo Oscar November. I'm here in Stafford County, Virginia. Hey, first time checking in, I heard about it, and I never seemed to get to the net on that before forever. And anyway, but since November, I've been back and forth to North Carolina to help my 92-year-old father-in-law, and I will be heading down there tomorrow night again after I get home. So, amateur radio days, it's just me. Right now, it's mostly just me with maybe my DMR radio and a hotspot back to North Carolina, and also and some of the repeaters along the way between here and Lumberton area. But anyway, good to check in. If you could just, I assume it goes up at 2000, isn't it? Am I correct for this next, so I can check in again? Right. Anyway, but since November, I've been back and forth to North Carolina to help my 92-year-old father-in-law, and I will be heading down there tomorrow night again after I get home. So, amateur radio days, it's just me. Right now, it's mostly just me with maybe my DMR radio and a hotspot back to North Carolina, and also and some of the repeaters along the way between here and Lumberton area. But anyway, good to check in. If you could just, what time? I assume it goes up at 2000. Am I correct for this next, so I can check in again?
Did that thing just self-repeat, or is it just me?
Okay, that was a little weird on my end. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but first time
Me neither.
showed your call sign, KB5LNC, and it looks like maybe like a repeat cycle or something. Came back with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm not sure what's going on there. But as far as this net is concerned, the time for the net is $2,100 BPM, and it's held each and every Wednesday night on this talk group, Southwest Virginia DMR. All of the DMR VA repeaters, I believe, carry the Southwest Virginia DMR on a timer, 15-minute timer. But you can also get to it through a hotspot. If you fire up a hotspot and it's connected to Brandmeister, you can get to it that way. But to answer your question, yes, this talk group is each and every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Be glad to have you. So, anyway, and everybody else, comments or otherwise, comment.
That was very suspicious. Makes me wonder if people can control these things from remote, unlike an analog radio, or at least differently than an analog radio. It's very
Okay,
suspicious.
if there's no further comments, we'll go ahead and move to conclude this net tonight. And I want to thank all 13 stations we had, 14 if you include net control. Thank you very much for stopping by the net this evening. And we hope to see you each and every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And enjoy your weekend. If you celebrate